Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will covering measurement concept in classification of cost for CMA part 1. In this lecture, we will understand important concepts such as cost versus expensive, implicit cost, direct and indirect cost, and variable cost and fixed cost. I will explain these topics in a simple and easy way so that you can understand them clearly and use them in your exam. Let's get started. Management concept classification of cost. In this next slide, cost versus expense. Cost are the resources given up to achieve an objective. Expense are cost has been charged against revenue in a specific accounting period. Cost in economic concept while expense in accounting concept. Cost need not be expense but very expense. Every expense was cost before it became an expense, such as eventually become expense. For example, manufacturing cost that a rich income statement has cost of goods sold when the units they are attached to are sold for the cost of administration fixed assets that are capitalized on the balance sheet and subsequently expensed over a period of years as depreciation. In this next slide, implicit cost. However, some costs do not reach the income statement. Implicit cost has opportunity cost never become expense in the accounting records, but they are cost nonetheless because they are represent resources given up to the achieve an objective. Implicit costs are costs that do not involve any specific cash payment and are not recorded in the accounting records. An opportunity cost in the contribution to income that is lost by not using a limited resource in the best alternative use. Opportunity cost is a type of implicit cost. Both implicit cost and opportunity cost are discussed in more detail later. Let me start in the next slide for direct versus indirect cost. Direct cost can be traced directly to specific cost object. A cost object is anything for which a separate cost measurement is recorded. It can be functions and organization, substitutions, a contract, a process, product, job, capitalized project, and so forth. Indirect cost or cost can be can be identified with a specific cost object. In a manufacturing cost, in manufacturing overhead is a indirect cost. Other indirect costs include a support functions such as IT maintenance and security managerial functions such as executive management and the other supervisor functions. In this next slide, variable cost. Variable cost such as material and labor that are incurred only when a product is made. They the per unit variable cost remain unchanged as a production increase or decrease. Total variable cost increase has a production increase and decreases, such as production decreases and fixed cost do not change within the relevant range of productions. As long as the production volume remains within the relevant range, the total amount of these costs does not change with a change in production volume. The cost per unit decrease as the production increase and the increases as the productions. In this next slide for let me complete all these topics. Well, so thank you very much. Subscribe with me. Have a nice day.